Hi, I'm Lucy from Sew Essential, and today I'm bringing you 7 fabulous shorts patterns inspired by the first episode of the Great British Sewing Bee 2026. Let's get started. Now, this always happens every year. The Great British Sewing Bee is back. We are super excited, but as always, I'm on holiday for the first 2 weeks. So I'm bringing you this video today with a roundup of shorts patterns inspired by the first episode. There won't be a video for the second week, but then from the third week, we'll be bringing you an additional video with the things we spotted in the show so you can sew along with the bees, and then we'll have our usual content on a Friday as well. But in the meantime, Vicky in our team will be working away to bring you the patterns and fabrics we spot in the show, any tools, any tips, tutorials through our newsletter. So do sign up for that in the description below, and also on our blog. And we also have a dedicated area on our website where you can shop all the patterns and fabrics and tools and things that we spot in the show as well. So we're making it lovely and easy for you. I'll pop links to everything below for you in the description, but let's get started now with these gorgeous shorts patterns. So the pattern challenge for the bees in episode 1 was to make a pair of shorts with a patch pocket. So I found the Tessuti Sonia shorts, which I hadn't spotted before. We do the full Tessuti range of patterns. They're absolutely gorgeous. And I'm wearing one today actually. This is the lowest dress. But having made quite a few of their patterns, I can tell you the finish, the drafting, everything is so good. The Sonia shorts I thought were gorgeous because they look like a really comfortable pair of shorts. They've got an elasticated paper bag waist, but they still manage to look quite tailored in a structured fabric. So although you've got the comfort of the elasticated waist, I did think that the other parts of the shorts actually looked quite tailored. And that's thanks to the nice wide leg. It will be down to the drafting as well. They've got a lovely big patch pocket on the front, and then they've got gorgeous turned up hems as well at the bottom. They just look like a great pair of shorts to have in your summer wardrobe. Nice wide legs, so they'll be nice and loose there. Runs in a size 6 to 22. All the size charts and information are on our website, so check out the links in the description below. But I thought if you made those up in a nice sort of mid-weight denim, I think this one's an 8 ounce, but again, all the details are on our website, it would have enough structure so that they still have that tailored look on the legs and sort of from the hip down, but you've got all that comfort of the elasticated waist as well. And we've got a great range of elastics on the website as well, some really lovely soft prim ones that I recommend that I've used on those sorts of projects, because ultimately, especially when it's hot, we all want to be nice and comfortable, don't we? So that was my first pick. My second pick is the Maison Fauve Peacock shorts, which are relatively new. They've come out relatively recently, and these are a lovely tailored short with lots of thoughtful details. One of the things I love the most about them, they've got a double pleat on the front, which gives you that nice fit round the waist, but then it creates the nice wide leg. But there's some pockets that are cleverly inserted into one of those pleats for a really neat finish. They've also got a waistband, they've got belt loops. I think it's an invisible zip at the side. They've got waist darts at the back, patch pockets on the back. So lots to love about these as well. Again, a lovely tailored, smart look. I love the smooth finish at the front. There's no fly front zip or anything like that. And I just think they would be a great pair of shorts to have in your summer wardrobe. And again, I would sew those up. I opted for one of our lovely mid-weight denims. I think this is the same weight as that one. I'm sure it's 8 ounce, but all the information is on the website. But we've got this lovely pale blue colour that works really well for summer. So that was my choice for that one. Then next up is kind of a happy medium between the two patterns that I showed you first. The rose pants pattern, which everybody went absolutely crazy for in the autumn. Me and Vicky made them. Vicky actually made 2 pairs. And funnily enough, just as I was coming upstairs to film this video today, she said, I was thinking I'm going to make some rose pants shorts. And I said to her, well, that is literally going to be in the video now. It's a super popular pattern. And the reason being, you get the lovely smart finish at the front because you've got a nice, relatively wide waistband that's flat and smart at the front. Then you've got the options for pleats or gathers, which take you out into a wide leg. You've got the option for inseam pockets at the side seams, but then at the back it's an elasticated waist. So you're getting that tailored, smooth, flat finish at the front, but then all the comfort and the easy fitting of an elasticated waist at the back. And these wide leg patterns, you know, generally the fit is relatively easy on them. They tend to have quite a good amount in the crotch depth, you know, and also you've just got to get that fit right round the waist, but generally there's quite a bit of ease at the hips and on the legs, so you don't have to worry. So they're relatively easy to fit in comparison to, say, a very, very fitted design. The rose pants, we've got the retail paper copies in stock, but we also do the PDF digital download as well, and you can pay to have your PDF printed on our A0 sheets of paper. So if we do sell out of the retail copies, you've got those options there as well. You can make rose up in a wide range of fabrics. You can make them in sort of more medium weight fabrics and lighter fabrics. And I thought actually this beautiful batik cotton, it's like an Indian block print, really beautiful quality cotton. I thought the shorts would look fabulous sewn up in this and just paired with a nice simple white t-shirt or vest. It's absolutely gorgeous. I love those colours, and they would be cool and comfortable, airy, absolutely perfect for summer. Next up are the Closet Core Sepia shorts and pants. So this is a really good pattern for VFM because you're getting your trouser pattern and your shorts pattern in there. Elasticated waist on these ones, optional drawstring waist tie on them. But what I love about these, like all the Closet Core patterns, just some really interesting, thoughtful details. So you've got these lovely oversized double patch pockets on the front that then have a sort of scooped edge at the top, which is where you would insert your hands into the pockets. But I just think they would be a great deal of fun to sew. Again, I've made quite a few Closet Core patterns. I've made their jeans pattern, and just the instructions are great. You know, they're well drafted. The design details are thoughtful. They are really, really lovely patterns. You've got the option for like a barrel leg shape on the trousers or just a straightforward wide leg. It's a hugely popular pattern, a real bestseller, and again designed to be made with woven fabrics with some degree of structure, light to medium weight linens, cottons, chambrays, that sort of thing. And I thought they would look great sewn up in our linen cotton fabric. We've got this gorgeous coral colour. I made a dress in this a couple of years ago that I will be taking on my holiday. I've made shorts, I made a waistcoat. It sews up really well, washes and wears well, and it's just cool and comfortable. It's got a nice bit of structure to it, but it's not overly stiff. It's nice and soft. That coral colour I love. We also have this gorgeous sandy colour, which I think is really nice for summer as well. And then we've got some other colours as well. But if you do want some of this, I'd hurry up because I think this one's going to be discontinued. So we do have quite a lot of colours in stock at the moment, but don't hang about if you want to get your hands on this one. And I would recommend it, having made 3 garments in it in various different colours. Next up, we have the Esther shorts by Tessuti again. I love these, and they've been really popular over the years. They've got a definite vintage vibe about them. They've got a relatively narrow waistband, but they're relatively high-waisted. But as always with Tessuti patterns, again, thoughtful, interesting little design details. The side seams actually come round onto the front of the short, which just gives a really nice fit and really nice... yeah, they just very flattering, fit really well. Yeah, just in the right places those seams are. I think there is a little button fastening at the side, yes there is, and an invisible zip. And then you've got waist darts at the back, again relatively wide leg, just a really lovely classic shorts pattern with a twist with that side seam coming onto the front of the short. And they're designed to be sewn up in a range of woven fabrics, linens, cottons, wools, silks, that sort of thing. You could make them in quite a drapey fabric, but I thought it'd be quite nice to make them in something quite structured as well. So I chose this cotton sateen fabric. So this isn't the lightweight cotton satin that I've spoken about recently. This is like more of a medium weight. It's got a really silky soft handle on the back side of it, which would be against your skin, which is really nice. It's got this very subtle sort of animal print design in an olivey green against a off-white background, I would say. But it's also got a bit of elastane in it, so there is a little bit of give and stretch. And I thought, oh, wouldn't that work well for a pair of relatively fitted shorts like those? You know, just give you that extra bit of comfort. So that was my choice for that one. We do also have that fabric in black and white as well. So bear that in mind. You can find all the patterns and fabrics I'm talking about. They're all on our website, so just click the links in the description below. Next up, a pattern that I've never got round to making, but I absolutely need to. The Lander Pants by True Bias. I love True Bias patterns. I have made a number of their patterns, but these came out years ago. They were super, super popular then, and they are still a firm favourite in the sewing community now. And I think that's the great thing about the designs Kelly comes up with. They are always very modern and contemporary feeling, but they are the sorts of things that just do not date and just will be a wardrobe workhorse for you for years to come. And I think the Lander Pants are just like that. So again, great VFM because you're getting your trouser patterns included in this as well. 2 different lengths on the trousers. I think there's like a cropped length and a full length. Yeah, an ankle length pant and a full length pant that can be worn with a heel. You've also got the shorts included. On the front, you've got oversized patch pockets with a curved top edge. You've got a button down fly front, so that'd be really interesting and fun to make, and just a lovely design detail as well. Very sort of retro feeling, I think, very sort of 70s vibe there. And then on the back, you've got patch pockets again. You've got waist darts for shaping. You've got a waistband on these with belt loops as well. Look like they would just be such a lot of fun to sew. And I know lots of people who've made them and I absolutely loved them. I really, really want to make these. And again, they can be sewn up in a range of woven fabrics. And I just thought I've got a bit of thread or something on here, but this is a beautiful medium weight cotton, I would call it, in this lovely vibrant fuchsia pink. Absolutely gorgeous. It's nice and structured, and just perfect for something like the Lander Pants. I think it would work really, really well. And I think it's a great opportunity when you're making separates to inject a bit of colour or a bit of print into your wardrobe, be a bit more daring, because obviously you can break that up. You can have a really bright colour shorts and then just pair it with a black or a white t-shirt for an understated sort of balance there. And then finally, I thought I wanted to show one of the new patterns from the newest issue of Fibre Mood magazine, which we stock on our site. You can buy the magazine, which comes with all the patterns from the latest issue. I think there are 12 in this one. When you buy the magazine, you do have to trace the patterns because they're double-sided printing. So you do have to trace the patterns if you buy the magazine, but you get all of them included in the magazine. Plus, you get loads of lovely styling inspiration and ideas as well. But you can also buy these patterns individually on our site as a digital download to print at home, or you can opt for us to print them on our A0 large sheets of pattern paper as well. But one of the patterns that really stood out to me in this issue was the Mina shorts. I just think they're so cute and simple. I think they'd be really easy to make. I've made about 5 or 6 Fibre mood patterns now since we started stocking them last year, I think it was. And I have to say, the way that they are constructed and the way they come together is absolutely brilliant, and Vicky agrees. She's done probably a similar number of different patterns to the ones I've done, and both of us have said, gosh, they come together so well. And the Mina shorts are just really simple. They're a really full short, drapey short, really full wide leg. So full, it almost looks like a circle skirt when you're wearing them. So they're like a culotte, I suppose. And then they've just got a really simple drawstring waist. And I thought these would be perfect for just putting on over a swimsuit or bikini on holiday. You could lengthen the short if you wanted to. As with any of these patterns, you know, if you want the trouser length or the short length a little bit longer, you could. But I just loved how simple they were. How simple they would be to make, and how easy to wear they would be. And I thought they would look gorgeous sewn up in this gorgeous viscose fabric that we've got, which is a lovely weight. It's sort of like it's not a really flimsy viscose. It's got a nice sort of bit of weight to it, but it's got a lovely drape and movement. And I just love this print. Thought that would look beautiful sewn up into shorts, but we've got this in a few other designs as well. We've got the one I'm wearing, actually. This is the same base cloth fabric as this one, and I absolutely love it. It hardly creases. I think I'm going to buy the plain range as well so that we can get that in stock for you, because I've just been so impressed with the quality of this. I've had this dress on all day before and there's just hardly any creases in it, but it's viscose. I think there is a little bit of elastane in there. But yeah, absolutely gorgeous to work with, gorgeous to wear. So yes, that was my choice for that one. So I hope you've enjoyed all of that today. Do check out all of the links in the description below. Make sure you signed up for our newsletter, because Vicky will be keeping you up to date with everything that's happening in the sewing bee. We've got all the dedicated areas on our site. We've got our blog posts happening every week. And then from week 3, I'll be back with videos and updates of what we've spotted in the show. We're so excited to see what happens this year. And if you like what you see today, please like and subscribe, and I'll look forward to seeing you next time.